The only thing this government has done for Nigerians, or Nigerians has benefited from this government, is that this government has been taking Nigerians from one burden to another burden, from one task to another task. In case you don't know, listen very well. As an international traveler, the government is saying that you are going to be charged $11.5 per each ticket. If you are coming to Nigeria and you are buying your ticket to come to Nigeria, or you are leaving Nigeria, that you are going to be charged $11.5 for security levy. I will go through the news. I don't really know what is going on. Since this government came on board, it's from one task to another, from one task to another. I know some people will be saying, if you don't pay tax, how will the government work? Let me read the news finish. Let me answer you that question. Let's go through the news. From December 1, 2025, international passengers flying into or out of Nigeria will pay an additional $11.5 levy per ticket under the new Advanced Passenger Information System (APIS) initiative. The new charge raises Nigerian total aviation security levy to $31.50 and is expected to generate about $47 million annually for the Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority (NCAA). According to the agency, APIS will enhance airport security, track passengers' data, and improve border control through a single window system over the next 20 years. The levy applies to all international airlines, with exceptions for infants, diplomats, aircrew on duty, and passengers in transit or rerouted due to weather or technical issues. However, these new fees add to existing charges, such as the $20 security levy, passenger service charge (PSC) of up to $100, and the 5% ticket sale charge (TSC). Experts warn the move would worsen already high travel costs, making Nigeria airfares among the most expensive in Africa, according to the International Air Transport Association. Aviation analyst Chris Amoku said the decision would burden travelers and discourage air travel, while Group Captain John, retired, described it as multiple taxation under the old $20 levy is abolished. As repeatedly criticized Nigeria's excessive aviation charges, noting that Abuja and Lagos airports are now the costliest in Africa, despite limited improvement in infrastructure. Now, like I said before from the intro, the only thing this government has been able to do for Nigerians is to be adding burdens upon burdens on Nigerians. Since they came on board, it's from this task to another task, from this task to another task. And some people will be asking, some people that their work and duty is to defend this particular government or to defend our leaders. They'll be asking, if you don't pay that tax, how are they going to work? What about the ones they have been paying and they are collecting from Nigerians for years? What has they used? What thing they don't use them to do in Nigeria? Like they mentioned about this $20 they have been collecting for that particular security levy. What have they used those money to do? There's no changes in our. There's no too much changes in our infrastructure in our airport. Up to today, do you know that Nigerian airport cannot rate as among the top standard airports, top international standard airports in Nigeria. Yes, nah, they cannot. But they have been collecting all these taxes from Nigeria, and now they want to add another one for security levy. So, which means that we are the one that is providing ourselves with all this. If they always want us to provide for us, for ourselves, all these things, waiting the government on their own go provide for the citizens. That's the question we need to ask now. Waiting they go provide for the citizen if we are the one that will pay for all these things they are talking about. Waiting they go provide for citizens. Cannot be said they go collect all this things finish and you will see changes. There will be no changes at all. They will still be complaining about that security in our airports. Yes, nah. From this task to another task, just giving the Nigerians too much burden since this administration. From this burden to another burden. I don't really know what Nigerians have benefited from this present government. Now, they are talking about next year, they are going to start another 20% tax. Everything about this government is tax. What is really happening? What is really happening? They are collecting from people they have not given anything. Yes, people have not provided anything for us. How many Nigerians are being paid by Nigerian government? How many Nigerians are working as a civil servant? Many people that made it today made it on their own without the help of the government. And now you say you want to collect 20% from that money they are making. And now you are telling international travelers that whether you are coming in or you are going out, you are going to pay additional. Or additional, then you know, they pay for they pay 20% before, $20 before. They're going to pay additional $11.5 again for security levy. So without collecting that money from Nigerians, the government cannot provide security for Nigerians. That is the truth. That is the truth. That's going on. Imagine it. From December, so as an international travelers and you are going to Nigeria, you are going out, just be rest assured that you are going to pay this particular amount as you are booking your ticket. You get the point? A country that don't have they call themselves giant of Africa that don't have a Nigerian air, standard Nigerian air. I don't know whether these our leaders they get shame sometimes for eye. A whole giant of Africa that don't have their own air, say they call them Nigerian air. Up to today, we don't have it. It looks somehow and sounds somehow that our government are just there, our leaders are just there to make Nigerians. And the funny part of it be say they are making the people they have not given any make. Yes. Just the one we have tried to bother ourselves, we have tried to struggle to get, and they don't want to take it. We are watching to see how it's gonna go.